from one day to the next, like we've said. We don't know what we're going to see from the Blue Jays. We have no idea what we're going to see. But before we start talking about that, I want to thank you guys for 800 subscribers. We hit it a day or two ago, and yeah, I mean, it's amazing. I appreciate all the support you guys have given me throughout this, and I didn't expect to hit this for a while, and with all your guys' support and the pain of the Blue Jays of late, you guys have been subscribing, which is odd because the Jays are reeking. But I really do appreciate you guys, and it really does mean a lot to see all you guys joining the crew. But let's talk about this game, where, as we usually say, it's either bad offense, good pitching, or good pitching, bad offense. Now today, the Jays got 4 runs. As of right now, the game isn't over yet, but I mean, it really doesn't matter at this point. At this point, it's 4 runs, so that's not bad. Well, at this point, he gave up 7. Didn't help that Marco Estrada in 4 1/3 innings walks 7 guys. And Aaron Loup throws an inning in the third, the 10th inning, and the first bit of the 11th inning, and he walks 3 batters. The Blue Jays in total today, as of right now at least, oh, look at that. Benintendi walked on a full count. Hey, there you go. Number 14. 14 walks for the Blue Jays in this game. I am shocked they've only given up 7 runs. I mean, Marco Estrada walked the bases loaded, and I don't know how he got out of it with no damage. But you look at, like we've said, right? The offense was there. Smoke, 3-run shot in the first. You're up 3-0 early. All right. You put up a 0. The Red Sox put up a 0 in the first inning. You score 3 in the first. Nothing can go wrong. Well, you're playing against the Blue Jays. Things will happen. Now, look what happens. Ezekiel Carrera loses a ball in the lights, drops. That ends up scoring 1. I think they scored 2 in that inning. That was the Danny Barnes inning. That's a mess. Marco Estrada, like I said, walks 7 guys. He gets 2 runs on him. Only 2 hits given up, but those hits counted. And we look at this, and we're like, well, the bullpen sucked. And, I mean, I can't blame Marco. 4 1/3, 2 runs. It's not all that bad. 7 walks, yeah, but they didn't hurt him all that bad. Only 2 runs over 4 1/3 isn't too shabby. But Danny Barnes gives up 2. As of right now, Aaron Loup has given up 3. And the bullpen exploded today. The starting pitching was okay. The walks were terrible, but as the line suggests, only give up 2 runs over 4 1/3. Not all that bad. But the bullpen blows up. The bats get 4 runs. Tulowitzki with the home run. Oh, that's great. But with the bases loaded and 2 out, he can't do anything. Morales, my God, that guy's a mess. I talked when they signed him to a free agent contract. I said, Morales, he's a switch hitter. He puts up the same numbers as Edwin. What can go wrong? He got him for half the price. Well, I think we're starting to see it now. Edwin, when he was with us, was there any holes in his swing, as in like Justin Smoke before this season? High fastball, he's chasing that. Low curveball in the dirt, he's going after it. And it was just you can guess where it's going to be, and he's just striking out a mile. Did Edwin have that? Not really. There were times where you can get him out more of the time here, but it wasn't almost automatic. With Kendrys Morales, it's literally the Justin Smoke theory. You give him a high fastball or a curveball really anywhere, and he's getting out or striking out. The guy is, and he's not making adjustments. I think that's the part that's frustrating me the most. We're all seeing it. We can all guess what he's going to get. He's going to get a fair dose of curveballs, most of them not in the zone. What's he going to do with them? More or less strike out. And he's been awful of late when it comes to that. And oh, great, Pedroia grounded in double play. Whoop-de-doo. It's still 7-4, and the Jays are at the bottom of the order to start the bottom of the 11th. Ooh, and you're probably going to see Craig Kimbrell because it's a save opportunity. But yeah, I think now we're starting to see the hole that Edwin left there. We didn't know what it was before until we've seen Morales play day to day, and we're starting to see that. Now, this game wouldn't be complete without a John Gibbons bonehead mistake. Why do I say that? Well, I'll take you to the 11th inning, the top of the 11th. All right? Runners are on the corners. Hanley Ramirez leads off with a double. Jackie Bradley Jr. singles. I think it was singles, and Hanley went to third, something like that. Corners in the corners with nobody out. Vasquez flies out. Okay, there's 1 away. Great, now you get the double play. Oh, they bring in Xander Bogaerts was in the field, so you bring him to bat. My question is, Why in the living heck did you not put him on base? Now, hear me out. You put him on base, a few things happen. Number one, the double play is still there, all right? And you have a force at any base, especially home. If the ball's not hit hard enough, you can fire it home and get the lead runner and keep it a tied ball game. Also, the ninth batter is next. Gibbons is telling me that he wants to face a guy with a .312 batting average and a 2-for-5 lifetime against Aaron Loup. You'd rather him face Aaron Loup than a guy who's hitting 176 and probably slower than Xander Bogaerts is. I am shocked. And look what happened. Bogaerts singles to the right side, the Blue Jays trail. That was only one of the runs, but that's what made the pitching change happen. I'm not saying Loup should have been taken out of the game. You never know what can happen if he stays in. But if you put Bogaerts on, I understand the bases are loaded. Ooh, it's all crazy. Well, yeah, but there's outs at every base now. You know, Donaldson gets a ground ball right to the third base, bang, bang, touch third, go to first, double play. You know? In this sense, you can't do that. You have to do second to first, and you've got a faster runner in Xander Bogaerts running. So I am shocked all heck that Gibbons did that, or didn't do that for that matter. And I think that really cost the Blue Jays. I really do believe so. And you know, I don't believe that's what happened. Now, if the Jays have some miraculous comeback here, whoop, that's great. Doubt it, but because you got to face Kimbrel now. The Jays are now 5 games under 500. They've lost 2 in a row, and oh yeah, it doesn't get any easier tomorrow. Why may I add? You're facing Chris Sale. That's why this game, if you're thinking about must-win games, that's this one. And you lost it. You got to face now Chris Sale on the mound, and even Pomeranz in the finale isn't bad. This Blue Jays team is frustrating me. And how did they score their 4 runs today? A 3-run home run and a solo home run. No singles, no doubles, like RBI singles and RBI doubles. They just can't do it. And it really grinds my gears. I'm not, extremely... Oh, Pilar strikes out. Ain't that a surprise? 1 away. I am just utterly shocked at the way this team is playing. I really did expect better. And I'm going to have a heart-to-heart right now because what else is there to talk about this game? And you're facing Sale tomorrow. I don't even want to preview that game. You know, I understand Lariano's pitching, and it's Canada Day. Ooh, great. But you see Chris Sale for the flipping Red Sox. Watch, they're going to light up Sale, and I'll be like, what's going on? No, I kind of doubt that because Chris Sale usually does really well against the Jays and pretty much every other team in the league. I don't know what to think about this team. You know, we saw a little while ago, we saw that they were going to look to improve and buy at the deadline. We saw a day or two ago that they don't know what they're going to do. And now they've lost 2 in a row, and they got to face Sale tomorrow, and it doesn't get any easier. You have Pomeranz in the next game, and then you get the Yankees, and then Houston going into the break. It's not easy, especially when your team playing really bad baseball. We said this was make or break it. You lost the series to Baltimore. Looks like you're going to lose the opener of this series. And you got Sale tomorrow. I'm going to keep reiterating that because it's going to be a tough one. That's even an understatement. So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below what you guys think of the game. The Gibbons move to, not put Xander Bogaerts on base. If you guys think I'm stupid for it, let me know because I'd like to know. But I wholeheartingly agree or believe that's what should have happened, but it didn't, and the Jays lost. So there she goes. And let me know in the comments what you guys thought of the game overall. And Twitter is going to be down in the description, guys. Follow up. We'll be tweeting about that. I also tweeted about Paul George going to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Ooh, that is a big blockbuster. All right, so we'll talk to you guys. It'll probably be tomorrow, late afternoon, as the Jays look to try and beat Chris Sale. Not going to be easy. Before I end off, also Sunday's game, it's a 107 first pitch. I will be uploading that video later. I have 2 games to play. The first game is at 1 o'clock, so I won't be able to upload the video until later on, you guys. Just letting you know now. So we'll talk to you guys tomorrow afternoon. Let's try and beat Chris Sale. Talk to you guys then.